5 reasons why the Chase Sapphire is overrated. What's up guys, Luke here with Luke's Points and Miles, and today I'm going to play a little devil's advocate, and I'm going to give you 5 reasons why the Chase Sapphire Reserve is overrated. Before I get started, please don't take any of this personal. I think the CSR is a big league card, and I think it is an amazing top tier travel card. But I think the recent hype might be a little bit overdone. So if you are thinking about getting this card, watch the full video to make sure it's everything you want and more. I think these are some fair points, and as always, if you don't agree, let me know in the comments below. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to take some liberties here with the stat sheet. I may embellish or exaggerate some of these opinions, but it's going to be some fun. With all that out of the way, slap that like button and let's get started. Guys, not all of these are my genuine personal opinion, but these reasons should invoke thoughts and second evaluations on the card if you are interested in the first place. And if after you watch the video, you still want to apply for the Chase Sapphire Reserve, I will have a link below. Reason number 1, the Chase Sapphire Reserve is overrated. The majority of you are not going to mitigate that sky-high annual fee. The Chase Sapphire Reserve will cost the user $550, and if you aren't all alone in this world, your significant other is going to need a $75 authorized user card. So you're going to be shelling out $625 for the privilege of holding the sort of metal card. That's a lot of cheddar, but at least the card comes with that super hyped and so easy to use travel credit. The strong point of that credit is it is really easy to use, but hey, it probably should be because you basically prepaid for the travel anyway, right? If you really need to get that effective annual fee down, you can take a look at the massive coupon book that Chase provides that includes all the things you hate Amex for. I mean, who doesn't want a pink Lyft membership so they can ride bicycles like the kids on Stranger Things? It comes with a dash pass too, so you can mess around with a third meal delivery service and enjoy those $32 breakfast burritos. The list goes on, but I don't want to forget that Peloton credit for when you want to ride more bikes, but not really go anywhere. Also, I can't wait to hear about the Instacart delivery person that only brought you like a third of the groceries you ordered, and I want to listen to them tell you, oh, I couldn't find oatmeal. Am I right, guys? So many of you will get the card thinking, those credits are perfect for me. Come on, no they're not. Unless you're some New York City kid hopped up on the Adderall, doing wheelies delivering someone else's Grubhub or DoorDash. Reason number 2 is this very mediocre bonus. 60,000 ultimate rewards points for spending $4K. While there is nothing wrong with that besides it's much lower than the competition, folks are getting 150 MR points for the Platinum, 90,000 for the Gold card. Shoot, even the little brother Sapphire Preferred creeps up to 80,000 once in a while. 60,000 points for a premium card is almost like Chase is just laughing at you for not getting 2 more ink cards like everybody else on YouTube. Marriott is giving out 5 free night certificates, and Chase is insulting you with a measly 60K. But that doesn't really matter much because you're upgrading from the Preferred anyway, right? So you're not even getting a bonus. Reason number 3 is also one of the reasons why everyone is running to the branches to product change. They all want the lounge access. Now, I'm not saying that the card doesn't have great lounge access as long as you're flying out of the Northeast, but some folks prefer airports that don't lead the league in delays. Looking at you, JFK and EWR. The Reserve grants a priority pass and like 3 Sapphire lounges. I am certain those Sapphire lounges are really awesome, but we knock the Capital One lounges for its scarcity, so it's only fair. And you didn't want to get into any of those premium plaza lounges anyway, did you? Don't even try to sniff those Nashville chicken salad sandwiches at the Delta Sky Clubs. And if you're flying out of New Orleans, have fun at the club instead of enjoying muffalados in the Delta Lounge. Let's just keep telling ourselves that our hometown airport will eventually get a Sapphire and we'll be all ready for it. Reason number 4 is for you math nerds. The earnings on the Chase Sapphire Reserve are not anything to brag about, and they're surely not going to knock your Aunt Connie's socks off. 3 times on travel? Oh great, the city premier does that. 3 times on dining? You might not know this, but by law, every Chase card has to get 3 times on dining. But Luke, I can get 10 times on hotels through the portal. The portal? Is that the thing we all complain about with Capital One? Come on, guys. How many times are you booking hotels through the Chase travel portal? But I like little boutique hotels so much better than room upgrades and food and beverage credits. Sure you do. And my final reason will likely trigger the Chase Elite. That 50% portal boost is overblown. Why? Let's keep it real, guys. You're just transferring your UR points to Hyatt anyway. Every time you look at the points price versus the cash price, then you check out the portal and you're like, what the heck? I gotta transfer out to Avianca for this United flight. But wait, Chase doesn't have Avianca. Southwest it is, and I really don't mind waiting in that 150 human being line. It's kind of fun. At the end of the day, if you hold the CSR, you can still tell yourself, at least I don't have that sky-high annual fee like the Platinum card guys, but it's still really high. Well, at least you don't have to use a hotel credit, airline credit, and Uber credit that are really easy to use, but you still kind of do, don't you? You can say, yeah, but I get a sweet boost on my flight booking in the portal. Then you'll come to the realization that you're still flying domestic economy. To bring it all together, you can still hold your head up high by letting everyone know, hey, I can still redeem for cash. Cash is great, cash is king, but then you could have just used a bunch of no annual fee, 5% cashback cards. Guys, this was meant to be a funny take on our credit card game. Obviously, we could do this with most of the higher end cards, but I wanted to take a break from strategies and math to do just a little cut up. These were the things that have been on my brain lately as I consider product changing to the Chase Sapphire Reserve. If you want to apply for the Chase Sapphire Reserve or its little brother, please consider using my Player 2's link in the description. And if you stayed around all the way to the end, I meant no harm. I thank you, and I appreciate every single one of you.